Hi everybody, welcome to our growth mindset workshop. The goal of this workshop is to demonstrate how important mindset is and how much it can influence all aspects of your life. This workshop is especially helpful if you want to create a positive change in your life but don't know where to start. We will discuss a few different steps you can take to improve your mindset in order to live a more fulfilling and successful life. Let me introduce to you Carol Dweck, who dedicated her time to studying human motivation. According to her, the ability to do well and achieve the unachievable comes from effort, hard work, and a growth mindset. She rejects the argument that our genetics define us and believes that each one of us has an enormous influence over our own abilities and skills, which gives us the capability to become as great and successful as we want to be. Carol Dweck identifies two different mindsets that we can choose to navigate through life with. We can either choose to work towards a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Depending on which mindset you adopt, it can define how you approach challenges and opportunities that come your way. Let's go over what a fixed mindset is. A fixed mindset assumes that abilities and talents are relatively fixed and that intelligence is static. You either have what it takes or you don't. This mindset convinces you that intelligence cannot be enhanced and that qualities are carved into stone. This mindset can be quite harmful as you will believe that your qualities are unchangeable and there is not much room for improvement. Every time something goes wrong, you will think to yourself, I knew it, I was right about myself, I'm not capable of success, rather than reflecting and learning from your mistakes. On the other hand, there is the growth mindset. This mindset focuses on how abilities and skills can be developed. These individuals believe that they can get smarter, more talented, and more successful by putting in time and effort, and that our basic qualities can be cultivated through hard work. They are optimistic and open to challenges. The underlying belief behind the growth mindset is that everybody can change and grow through application and experience, and that true potential is unknown, and that it is impossible to foresee what can be accomplished with years of passion and training. Carol Dweck believes that the growth mindset fosters behavior that will allow individuals to achieve their ambitious goals and dreams. This mindset allows people to thrive during some of the most challenging times in their lives. Let's go over a scenario together. Imagine for a second that you're having a really bad day. You go to a class that you really enjoy, you get your paper back, and you get a C-. You're not happy with this. You're used to getting a B+, if not an A. That evening, you find that you've gotten a parking ticket. Later, you call your friend who just brushes you off. How would you respond in this situation? If you have a fixed mindset, you will have a set of fixed responses. Some examples could be, my life is pitiful, I have no life, I am a failure, nobody loves me or everybody hates me, life is unfair, and all efforts are useless. These types of responses will likely lead to harmful behaviors such as easily giving up and avoiding positive interactions and learning opportunities. However, if you have a growth mindset, you will have a growth set of responses which will lead to positive outcomes and behaviors, such that you will acknowledge the disappointed you feel about the poor grade, as doing well in school is important to you. And you also acknowledge that you need to try harder in class and be more careful when parking the car. You will think outside the box and consider how your friends reacted might not have had anything to do with you, and that maybe your friend was also having a bad day. Instead of self-pity, you will pick yourself up and create a plan on how to approach the circumstances you are faced with. Changing your beliefs can have powerful impacts on your success. Regardless of what your ability is, effort is what ignites ability and turns it into an accomplishment. So, what does research say about growth mindset? A research study on pre-med university students revealed that students with growth mindsets earned better grades, and when they performed poorly on a test, they bounced back on the next ones. These students were studying to learn and not to just ace the test. They tried to maintain their interest by staying positive and not giving up until they were certain that they understood all of the required content. However, students with fixed mindsets did poorly and often did not make a comeback. Most of these students concluded that they did the best that they could and that it was pointless to try harder, as the outcome wasn't going to change. The research study concluded that a fixed mindset limited students' achievements and often led to inferior learning strategies. Therefore, important achievements require a clear focus, all-out effort, and a bottomless use of strategies. Let me demonstrate to you what happens when growth mindset is prioritized and internalized. Wilma Rudolph, who hailed as one of the fastest women on earth after winning 3 gold medals for sprints and relay in 1960, struggled with many underlying challenges. She was born prematurely, leading to early health problems. She was constantly sick and nearly died from a long struggle with double pneumonia and scarlet fever. She also struggled with a mostly paralyzed left leg. Her doctors told her that she could never walk again. However, she chose to believe otherwise. She persevered and did not let the negative comments of others hinder her progress. She focused on her own success and didn't underestimate what hard work and effort could result in. She did not view challenges as a threat, but rather saw them as an opportunity to grow. Her growth mindset led to her becoming a world record-holding Olympic champion in 1959. Your mindset can determine your successes and failures. If you choose to improve your mindset, the impossible will become possible and within your reach. Not only is mindset a key component in determining your success, but it also plays a role in your overall health. Research shows that a fixed mindset is linked to depression, while a growth mindset is linked to fewer infectious diseases, and effective health habits, and an improved immune system. The way we think has significant impacts on our health. Evidence suggests that those with growth mindset and optimism live longer than those with fixed mindsets and a pessimistic view of the world. Mindset also influences the quality of our relationships. Having a fixed mindset leads individuals to believe that relationships are either meant to be or not, that there is eternal bliss, and that if you are compatible, everything should just come naturally. That if you're meant to be together, the relationship will be perfect and it will require no effort. However, this is one of the most toxic and unhealthy ways of thinking when it comes to relationships. Those with a growth mindset are more likely to have long-lasting and healthy relationships, as they believe that relationships take work, people can change, and they can acknowledge their partner's imperfections without assigning blame. Those with growth mindsets support and help their partners to become the best version of themselves. Let's now discuss what we can do to shift from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. The first step is acknowledging the fixed mindset voice that pops up in your head when you face a challenge or adversity. This voice will often only have negative things to say about you and your abilities, such that you aren't smart enough to get an A on your paper, or it might say practicing math questions will not result in a better grade. You're either good at math or you're not. This voice will try to discourage you and hinder your growth. Once you have identified this voice, you are ready to move to step 2. After realizing that your fixed mindset voice is not necessarily your authentic voice, you will realize that you have a choice in whether you want to listen to this voice or not. It is up to you how you want to interpret it and respond to challenges, setbacks, criticisms, and failures. Tell yourself you have a choice and do your best to believe it and internalize it. Talk back to the fixed mindset voice. Don't let it consume you. Throw doubt on its conclusions and counter it wherever you can. If it tells you you don't have what it takes, reply with, "I think I can learn to do it with time and effort." Do whatever you can to challenge that fixed mindset voice and encourage the growth mindset voice to take over. Finally, once you have tons of practice challenging the fixed mindset voice, it will become easier to take the growth mindset action, which means you are ready to take on challenges wholeheartedly, learn from your setbacks, and to take constructive action towards criticism. Just remember to continue listening to both of these voices while trying to act on the growth mindset voice as often as possible. This will help you create an excellent foundation for the right mindset and a path filled with success. A couple of final thoughts as we wrap up. Be open to new experiences and challenges as they provide you with an opportunity to learn and grow. As Carol Dweck quotes, "Talent isn't passed down in genes, it's passed down in the mindset." If you're struggling and you need more support, feel free to contact Wellness and Psychological Services at McEwen or the Peer Support Center. Thank you for your time. I hope that you enjoyed our workshop and learned the importance of the growth mindset.